Would I be the asshole if I bought a manual car? My 33 female, boyfriend 35 male, doesn't have a driver's license. For the past 3 years, he's been my passenger princess. I've had my license for over a decade, but only got my first car around 3.5 years ago. Before that, I practiced with my parents' car. We've been together for 8 years. Okay. He's been taking driving lessons in a manual car, but has failed the exam twice. He says he struggles to manage the gear stick, watch the road, and drive all at once. Okay, I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself about his multitasking failure. Now he's decided to switch to an automatic license, which means he legally won't be able to drive manual cars at all. I see where this is going. Here's the issue. I drive a manual car and I pay for it entirely. I offer to let him practice in it, but with an automatic only license, that's no longer an option. We also don't have space or budget for a second automatic car, so for at least the next year, even if he passes, his license won't be really useful. His long-term plan is to buy a rare, expensive automatic car someday. Yeah, someday, but in the meantime, in between time, Princess, what are we doing? Meanwhile, my current car is old and has issues, so I'm planning to replace it likely this year. I've had my eye on a specific manual model for a while and have mentioned it to him several times. When I found one for sale nearby and sent him the listing, his first reaction was to point out it's manual and he won't be able to drive it. I reminded him that I will be paying for this car. It's my money and it will be my vehicle. Automatic versions of the same model are significantly more expensive, and I don't see why I should spend more just so he can drive it too, knowing he willingly won't get his manual license. I don't want him to pay for anything, but because I want it to be my car. If I go ahead with buying the manual, I know he'll say things like, I'm not thinking about us. Would I be the asshole if I just went ahead and bought the manual car I want? Edit. I live in Western Europe. There are 2 types of driver's license exams. If you pass the manual exam, you can drive automatics as well, but if you only have the automatic exam, you are only allowed to drive automatics. Edit 2. Boyfriend didn't put off getting his license because he couldn't afford it, but because he claims he didn't need it. He's always gotten around using public transportation or by riding with others. I don't think you'd be the asshole for getting the manual car. It's something you want. It's less expensive, so it's more budget friendly. It gives you time and money to save for other things, like maybe you want to move and get like a house, or it doesn't say where you guys live, or a bigger house, or something else, other things that you have in mind. It says boyfriend. Maybe y'all plan to get married one day. That'll let you have money for that. If you can't manage your issues to be able to shift gears, watch the road, like he needs to maybe sit in the driveway and practice. And you offered him to practice. Like, your car's old. You said it. You're looking to replace it. So go ahead and practice on the old beat 'em up before I get rid of it. So then when we get something new, I will feel okay with you driving it. And that brings me to another point. If you can't focus on shifting and driving at the same time, I don't want you driving my car, whether it's manual or automatic. Because what can't you focus on? Are you going to be trying to change the radio station and looking down and like hit somebody in my car, whether it's automatic or manual? Like, your focus, you can't multitask while you're driving. We all have to do it. We all reach out and change the radio station. Or what happens when it suddenly rains? Is he gonna be like, oh God, where are the wipers? Like, you learn your car. Close your eyes. Now touch the radio. Turn the wipers on. Turn the lights on and off. Like, you can't be looking around and doing things. Your focus needs to be on the road. And if we had a stick, I can drive stick. If I was teaching them how to drive stick, I'd be like, hey, we're gonna sit in the driveway and we're gonna practice. Like, you don't even have to be doing it. You just move your hand in that direction. So I know that you at least have that. Let's spin the block. So, I don't know. It sounds like he doesn't want to put effort into learning. It sounds like he's a little bit on the lazy side. He's holding you accountable for the things that he won't do. If you won't get your license, this is the car that I want. This is something I told you that I wanted. Then when you're ready to get your fancy, rare car, you go ahead and get that. But in the meantime, in between time, darling, I'm going to get my manual. So, not the asshole. He needs to stop catering to his weaknesses and start pushing himself